Hi folks, this is Kyle Kelly from Kelly's Port taking you through brand new listing on a 2008 Regal 2700 bow rider that we just took in on brokerage here. Beautiful boat, guys. One owner boat, clean boat. Bought from Kelly's Port, stowed freshwater on a lift undercover. Obviously, all service and maintenance work done by Kelly's Port. One of those just real nice, unique finds that you kind of find during the non-prime boating season that pops up kind of here in the off season. And guys, a very, very, very nice boat. Regal 2700. We sold quite a few of these boats. I think we're one of Regal's largest dealers with this. Couple nice things about the boat. First and foremost, it is one of the only, short of going to like a Go Fast boat company, has the sharpest, one of the only companies that has a 24-degree dead rise. Dead rise is how sharp the hull is. This is literally the sharpest hull in the industry, short of going to like a Donzi, Fountain, Center Console, Grady White Pursuit type deal. Very, very, very great, which we do have some rough water down here at the Lake of the Ozarks. In addition to that, with the hull, they also have the fast track hull, which makes for a much softer entry into the water, much more fuel efficient. We get about 25 to 30% better fuel efficiency. And what I like is if you are doing skiing, tubing, stuff like that, the boat does plane up a lot more readily, about 20 or 30% more quickly. So just a technology feat that Regal did in 1998. Patented and did a great job with it. So again, great rough water, great boat for day boats. The boat is, they call it 27, it's 28'6" overall. The boat is 8'6" wide. So if you've got a 10-foot wide slip, or you're going to be doing any trailering or plan on doing any trailering, this is a nice setup for it. Extended swim platform in the back of the boat back here. It is very close to water. The boat's kind of sitting on a lift here, but you can't really see much of a water line. There's not one on the boat. But typically the swim platform will sit right up there against the water, which is nice. Pop-in, pop-up cleats all the way up and down, so that way you do not have to snag a finger, catch a toe, or the edge of your swim trunks as you're jumping into the water. Nice deep ski ladder. We got a freshwater wash down, transom shower. Center walkthrough, some very nice seating aboard the boat here, guys. We do have a full sun pad with a quick flip up here. Stay. And another flip up here. What we can do is this area will fold over and across. That's your seat back, and your seat base is designated stowed underneath there. You can complete the entirety of the sun pad, the seat back, and the seat base. Me personally, I would strongly recommend that. I've got a 6-month-old at home, but with my younger brother with his kids, to be able to kind of enclose this area and then just be able to set like a tote bag on the floor, not have to worry about it falling out. This fills in very nice and very quickly. Not only one but two full-size ski lockers aboard the boat, which is very nice. This one's not quite as deep. It's good for fun noodles. The one further forward, you can set probably comfortably a wakeboard and 3 sets of skis. I mean, it's monstrous. Speaking of monstrous, some great stowage here. Down underneath, dual battery with switch. Designated stowage for Regal cooler. And guys, just a clean boat. I mean, you kind of look in, I mean, on the edges and stuff like that. You typically walk in these boats where, you know, there's bottle caps and Mardi Gras beads and stuff like that. I mean, this is, you know, truly one of those real nice, clean, unique finds. 2 little activity centers here. One you've got for a sink, all Corian countertops, and Corian countertop over here for a little catch-all. Another additional cooler, I should say, excuse me, down over here, which is nice. And then down underneath here as well, trash can, and another good spot. I was speaking of tote bags. This would be a good spot for that because this is waterproof. Dual wide helm seat. You hear me if you watch these videos. I love the dual wide helm seat for a nice little date night, which is what I'm doing tonight with my hot bride. Or as a young man, I love the lessons of sitting right here. My dad would sit next to me as I was quote unquote driving the boat, which is always nice. Trim tabs, we did upgrade with the Garmin. Assuming this has the chip in it, come into Kelly's Port, we'll do a update for all the bars and restaurants and points of attractions, and this will show you and draw a pink line down the deepest and safest part of the channel to get you to Coconuts, to Tonka, to everywhere in between. So real cool technology they've got there. Stereo controls in the wheel. Again, this in-floor ski stowage, it is huge. All the carpets too, guys, they're in great condition. The owner just brought them down for the photos and video. You know, we typically open these up and the rubber is starting to give way at 10 years. This is not. The vinyl's in excellent condition. The other thing too that's pretty common in these bow riders, porta potty can be there, but a lot of folks just take it out and pull it out. Stainless steel windshield header, bow walk-through doors, nice deep set open bow. Up in the front up here, there's actually another inset cooler in the front there, so you've got to think a total like 3 coolers aboard the boat. Some nice seating, stowage underneath the seating here as well. Dual cup holders, and there's real big seating, this stowage, excuse me. This whole helm station all the way forward is one big stowage compartment, which is nice. And then a nice little anchor locker up in the front, up here. So, guys, all for naught, the boat's a clean boat. Again, vinyl, canvas carpets, all that looks like it's in good, clean condition. They had all the stuff pulled out and stowed for the winter, which looks, I mean, I recommend it with all my stuff. You just get a lot better life out of it. Only 2 things that I would recommend, or not recommend, just for disclosure on the boat. There is a small little scratch on the port side, called about 2 inches in length. It's, I mean, you can barely feel it with your fingernail. And then I see a little bit of fading here on the port side. Probably due for maybe a buff and a wax if you'd like. I'm not going to use that as a derogatory in a pre-owned boat. The boat's 10 years old. In my opinion, any boat that you buy, guys, go ahead and assume buff and wax, bottom paint, stuff like that. Or not bottom paint, bottom paint. Go ahead and assume a buff and wax, just because whenever they do that, they come out and they really, really, really shine. Check the annual maintenance. We've got full annual maintenance records on the boat. But other than that, guys, great boat. 172 original hours. We will scan those to confirm that in the safety inspection. But guys, that's super low. I mean, the boat's 10 model years old now, and with 172, divide that out. I mean, that's less than 20 hours per season. That is considered way on the low end, but good for you. Great boat. Just selling it because they're not having the opportunity to use it as much as they'd like, and it's been a great boat for them, so they just want to make it a great boat for the next fam. So Kelly's Port is the name of the organization in which I'm an indentured servant. 573-348-4700 is the number to the organization. www.kellysport.com. KELLYSPORT at Kelly's Port. We ask you to buy the best and only cry once. Thanks for your time.